How does an ordinary 18 years old mortgage banker rise to lead a 100 million ringgit company? Meet Andy Lim, the visionary founder behind IBPO Group Berhad, an award-winning holdings company specializing in financial solutions and recognized as one of Malaysia's fast-moving companies. Now headquartered in Merchant Expired, the most prestigious MSC-certified corporate office in KL Eco-City. Andy has forged monumental partnerships and led his team to innovate fusion financial system and integrated AI-powered fintech ecosystem to deliver personalized end-to-end financial solutions for Malaysians. Hello, Mr. Andy. It's great to have you here today. Thank you so much for taking the time to join us. I'm really looking forward to hearing about your journey, the inspiration behind IBPO Group Berhad, and the exciting things you have been working on in the financial space. So firstly, what inspired you to become an entrepreneur and how did your journey begin?
I think firstly, starting from my young age, I have never thought that I will become an entrepreneur someday, one day. I actually born from a really poor family. Can you imagine that? My first job at my age of 12 years old, my first job is actually a cleaner. So a lot of people, they never thought that, they thought that I'm actually graduate from, a top university or something like that. But I'm just graduate from high school, which is called SPM. Everything I had to learn from zero without any further support, no financial support, no business experience at all. I have to really putting a lot of efforts to learn from zero until today. But of course, I think I have managed to find a purpose of my life, that I want to achieve something in my life, to be able to help people on financial freedom and even improve on financial literacy rate in Malaysia. So I think this is the ongoing journey and we keep evolving. And this is the journey of myself at the beginning.
You started venturing into the financial world at a young age. So what made you want to venture into the financial services industry?
Honestly speaking, I never thought that before as well, because I actually born from a really poor family, right? So I got no choice. I have to find a job, to feed my family, to feed myself, for school, for everything. I actually from a state called Kedah. So I'm from Sungai Petani. So my first official job is actually in KL. So can you imagine that? When it comes to KL, I don't even know, how to speak fluent English at all. I'm not even able to communicate with my colleagues in the companies, that telemarketing company that I worked with before. So I started this financial industry as a telemarketer at one of the biggest outsourced telemarketing company, I think back to like 20 years ago, I think. So, and then, my journey evolved and began to the financial industry. And then I switched from the telemarketing firm into a banking industry. I was working Standard Chartered before as a mortgage banker. This is how I started in the financial industry.
So every entrepreneur faces big moments that change everything in their journey. So what would you say was the turning point that shaped the futures of IBPO?
When we just started this company, we actually just started as a financial consultancy company. And of course, throughout the whole entire journey, I think IBPO until today is actually going to 13 years already, right? And I think the big changes is we keep evolving since from the pandemic. During the pandemic, I started to realize that we have to do something different. We have to change the way we work. We have to change the way we organize or manage the business, because the world is never the same again anymore. You have to change, be more dynamic, be more aggressive. The most important part, I think, is is the technology they want to invest into. So we want to be something special. We want to be something unique in the market. So that's the reason why we brought into Fusion Finance. It's a combination of the traditional finance with the AI technology they want to bring in. So we call it Fusion Finance. I think that's the unique point of the IBPO. And of course, we hope that we will be able to keep evolving and evolving.
What has been the most surprising lesson you have learned throughout your entrepreneurial journey that you believe was critical to your growth as a leader?
Of course, throughout the whole entire journey, we have faced a lot of obstacles from the past, and we just don't know how to stop and giving up. We just don't know how to give up, because as long as we know, and even myself, I know what is my purpose in life. Whatever obstacle, we just have to go through with it. This is what we want, and we never thought before that we want to give up in one day. Never. We will never give up in IBPO. So that's the reason why we keep evolving no matter what. I actually watched the movie, right? There is a quote in that movie, is actually they said, keep growing or die. To me, I think it's really quite interesting for us as an entrepreneur. We keep evolving, we keep growing or die, right? That's the whole purpose in life. And otherwise, how are we able to compete with the people or the company who have been for years in the market? So this is the mentality that we want to put into the company. And yep.
IBPO Group operates in diverse sectors, from financial services to property. So how do you manage to maintain high standard and bring innovation across these industries?
I think everything started to change since after the pandemic in Malaysia. So I was starting to think about how we evolve and how we change. I think in IBPO, one of the key elements we wanted to bring into our company is the dynamic culture. We want everyone is trying to be as aggressive as they can in order to be a better place. We were always trying to, improve on our internal process, improve on our technology, improve on everything. So it's back to the quote again, is keep growing or die. We are actually wanted to be a better company, not just Malaysia.
We are now in a digital age where AI and big data are having a major impact. So how do you stay motivated, adapt to changes, and continue pushing boundaries in these challenging industries?
When you step into technology area, especially AI technology, so it will never end. Because you have to think about, you have to compete with a lot of talented people in the market, not just in Malaysia. So we have to keep evolving and change. Of course, when it comes to this area, we always looking at the pain point. I think, since like last 2 years ago, everyone is talking about AI, artificial intelligence. But sometimes when it comes to this, to me, I always think that what's next, And of course, artificial intelligence, it can come with the machine learning. And even now, people are talking about Gen AI, but slightly better than AI, right? So when it comes to this, as long as we are able to capture the big data in the market, right, and to provide customized solutions and the technology, then we'll be able to solve the problem. This is one of it. So of course, we try to combining the dots that we are having right now. We even trying to improve further on the Gen AI to provide the Gen AI chatbot into our ecosystem. So in fact, that actually we are developing our own AI mobile app for IBPO. So to be able to advise our customer or even provide end-to-end financial solutions to our customers on their personal financial management.
Where do you see yourself and your company in the next 5 to 10 years?
I would say next 5 years, we will be able to expand our market into different countries, not just in Malaysia. So the next will be the Singapore market, Indonesia, and even Thailand, Southeast Asia market.
So what advice would you give to young aspiring Malaysians looking to venture and innovate in their industries?
Just never give up. Because, I really understand that majority of the people are spending time having fun out there. But the mentality is the key element to improve further and to know what is the purpose in life. Of course, not just everything just because of the money. You need to have something really pull you out from it, not just money. When you got that, the purpose in life meaning, you will never give up. You will just never give up. You just keep growing and keep going and keep going. This is actually the same mentality we wanted to bring into the company, to the market as well. So this is what we want. And we keep evolving, we'll never stop.
So looking back, what moment are you most proud of in your journey?
Every single moment is my proud, I would say. Because I actually started this company from zero, a really zero. Not even have a computer. You don't even have a template for appointment paper. We just, took a blank paper and just write a customer name and just go for it. We start from this. And I even start this company from an office about 700 square feet. IBPO's office, we got in total about 40,000 square feet until today. So I would say every single moment, we enjoy it.
If you could leave behind one legacy as an entrepreneur, what would you want IBPO Group to be remembered for?
We wanted to be part of the society. We wanted to contribute. We wanted to be the contributor, to contribute on financial literacy to the country, to improve further on the financial literacy rate, and further on how to really fully utilize on financial technology to the life.
Outside of business, what keeps you grounded?
I think work-life balance is really important. As you know, as I mentioned to you just now, I start from zero. So I really understand it's like back to, to have the normal life and to have the work-life balance in work as well. When it comes to work, we'll be a little bit more serious and dynamic. And when it comes to our personal life, I think, we're just trying to be as normal as we can. So I think this is the principle, because we just don't want things to change ourselves. We just want to be ourselves. Yep. That's the reason why I think, this is keep me grounded. Never forget the past.
How do you unwind or release stress?
I'm cyclist, so I went for some rides every week. Like maybe 1 or twice a week. I run as well. Of course, although it just like 10 or 20 kilometers a week and working out. So this is how I release my stress, and sometimes I may sing a little bit. It's all about work-life balance, right?
That's great. Thank you so much, Mr. Andy, for sharing your insights and experiences with us. It's been a pleasure hearing about your journey and the vision behind IBPO Group Berhad. We wish you and the team continued success in the future, and we look forward to seeing what's next.
Thank you.
Thank you.